92.3 Amp Radio.
Hey, it's Astra on the new 92.3 Amp Radio. Welcome, Clean Bandit. How are you guys?
Good.
Yeah, good, thanks.
So, of course, we have two of the four of you, Grace and Neil.
Yeah.
What happened to the other two? Fill us in.
Well, Luke, our drummer, is very shy when it comes to interviews. He's a man of few words.
But a lot of beats.
A lot of beats, yeah. And Jack is finishing our new single because, we've been working on this song for quite a while and suddenly we really need to finish it. So he's back in the hotel working on that.
So tell me about this new single. What can we expect to hear?
Well, there's a few options for it, actually.
Yeah, there are two.
We're trying to finish two new tracks at the moment for this week. So they're both quite different. One of them's got kind of disco strings, but quite kind of classic piano house chords. And the other one starts off with a kind of huge vocal and kind of follows from there.
And it's featuring Jess Glynn.
Yes, the one who did Rather Be.
Yeah.
Which her voice is absolutely amazing. I'm sure you're filling in for her then, or you're not. What is your role of the band?
I play the cello.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
So who was singing last night?
Oh, well, we have two singers, Elizabeth Troy and Florence Rawlings, who sing all the songs on our album because we're actually an instrumental band, the four of us, and we feature different singers on every song, and there are 12 different voices on the album. So it's not practical for all of the featured singers to come on the road with us. And Elizabeth, Florence, very versatile voices, so they sing everything.
Now, I know we just said last night, a lot of people tuning in are probably like, what are you talking about? You guys just played a sold-out show at the legendary Webster Hall here in New York City. Did you ever think that 5 years ago, like when you guys started, that you'd be selling out entire halls and playing for like thousands of people?
No, definitely not. We our first gig, I think, was about to 200 people, all of whom were our
your closest friends.
Yeah.
Friends and family, always supporting. Those are your number one fans, always. But
Yeah.
now, how was yesterday? Like, how was the vibe?
It was amazing, actually. We've only played in America twice before, and that we came in June and we did a show in LA and a show in New York, and those two were amazing. The crowds here are so kind of like warm and receptive and quite kind of reactive as well. And it was the same last night. It was really fun to play quite a big sized venue here, which we'd never done before, and people knew the words to like even some of the album tracks, and yeah, it was a great feeling.
Good feeling, right? Seeing them sing along and stuff. So I need to know, how did you guys come up with the idea to fuse classical music with dance music? Who was the smart person to come up with that?
Well, it wasn't really an idea. It was kind of more that we wanted to play together because we were friends, and Neil and I were playing classical music together in a string quartet, and Jack wanted to kind of join in, and he was experimenting with electronic production at the time, and kind of started writing his own lines around classical stuff we were playing, and that's how it started.
Because, I mean, somebody had to be like, a cello and dance music. Like, how did you figure out that that's going to actually work?
Well, we just tried it, and
We
it
never
did.
knew if it did work, really. We just did it.
Clearly it worked. We love your song here. And now the name Clean Bandit, how did that come about?
It was when Jack and I were living in Moscow, a friend of ours described my sister as a clean bandit, a chistaya banditka in Russian, and it just means like a total rascal, like a clean bandit.
Yeah, because
like,
usually bandits are pretty shady. If you think of like a bandit, like a robber bandit, I guess, or what type of bandit? Like,
No,
you're saying clean bandit.
Bandit, it means like a rascal or like a nuisance, and clean is a clean as in a clean sweep or a clean win.
Okay.
So it's like a complete nuisance.
Now the song Rather Be, was that for anyone in particular?
No, it's more a general.
I saw you think there
feeling.
for a minute. Just general, just not directed to anybody whatsoever.
Yeah, I guess it's just about that feeling that is quite, I guess, common to lots of people, of just being completely kind of content with one person.
Now, the first time you heard your song play on the radio, take us back to that day. How did that make you feel?
I don't know when the first time I heard Well the Beat. Oh, I do. I was in a taxi
Yeah.
on my way to a radio station, weirdly, and the song came on, and it was amazing to hear it on the radio because we'd been playing the song live for quite a long time, and so I was so used to the song, but it kind of almost sounded different just hearing it through the radio. And I tried to tell the taxi driver what was going on, but he didn't care.
Totally didn't care.
believe you.
Totally didn't
Yeah,
ask
he
for
didn't believe
autograph.
me.
Didn't want a picture. And now he's probably like, wait a minute. I think that guy was in my cab. And now he's like, where is he? Probably trying to drive around, find you
Find me
somewhere.
again.
So now, what is the best way to reach you guys on social media so we could tell our listeners how to follow you?
Well, Twitter at Clean Bandit. Neil has his own personal at Neil_Milan. And Instagram at Clean Bandit.
Are you guys big on Instagram?
Facebook. Yeah.
We're massive on Instagram.
Massive.
Well, we're
So many
massive too.
followers.
So you follow us, we'll follow you back. Deal?
Yeah.
All
deal.
right. Clean Bandit, thank you so much for coming out to the new 92.3 Amp Radio. Let's go out and tear up New York City together, okay?
Let's do it.